The true benchmark of intelligence is the ability to recognize patterns. It is pattern recognition that your brain runs on every moment of every day. And it's the reason you found your way right here to me. You're living within an intelligent universe that not only watches everything you do and listens to everything you say, but it talks back to you with more than just words. It speaks to you through synchronicities, through symbols, through repeating patterns that your brain is designed to catch when you allow it to. Each of these patterns brings you right on back to one simple belief that will shift your whole entire reality if you choose to believe it. Your imagination creates said reality. Everything else will fall into place after agreeing to be in full compliance with the foundational belief, like a row of dominoes after you tip the very first one. That first domino represents your acceptance of what your imagination was originally designed for, to use your manual thinking mind to program your automatic mind, the subconscious. From that point on, your habits will gradually shift. Your choices will gradually shift. The way you see the world will shift, and the world will recalibrate to change how it sees you automatically. All of it traces back to the original starting point. Your imagination creates your reality. So, are you willing to tattoo this onto your brain, and only this, just for this week, just to make sure we get the basics down before we move on to the advanced things? Every single week here on this channel, we always really just dig into the limitations and the mental traps that'll get you stuck in checking off the biggest goals in your life, whether it's more money, more life, or more love. But today, less is more. We're going to focus on this one belief, because limitations is what the artwork on this week's thumbnail is all about. It's what it's alluding to. The painting that I implemented into the artwork isn't there to look cool or to look dramatic. It's a blueprint to reality creation, painted in watercolor and passed down through people who understood how creation actually works. William Blake is the name I want you to remember today, an 18th century artist and poet, and he's the painter of this work. Take a look at it right here. The figure represents the mind that creates order. Blake called him Urizen. He is the part of us and of the universe that wants to define, limit, and control everything. The compass is the tool in his hands of pure logic, and he draws boundaries around the infinite. Blake wasn't really celebrating this, but he was giving us a warning. When logic and reason are the only thing that rules your life, it can trap your thinking inside of a cold and rigid prison. So, the painting holds two sacred truths at once. Creation begins with the mind reaching into the dark to give something form, whatever it is that you want, whatever desire you have in your heart. But if your thinking mind forgets that the limitless, imaginative feeling, the feeling side of yourself, if you forget this, it becomes a prison. Your deepest power is within your imagination that creates reality in the first place. In other words, to simplify this, even when the world is a big dark mess, humans have a special, powerful ability to use their imagination to build all of the amazing things that are around you, amazing lives, amazing realities, and bring order to all of this chaos. The painting contains patterns, symbolism, allegory, sacred geometry, to show you that the act of imagining is the act of creating. And when you remove all of that away, when you strip it away, you're imprisoned by your own logic. You're imprisoned by your own doubts. How many times have someone told you that manifestation is fake pseudoscience? How many times have you been told to drop this whole thing about believing in yourself, that you're the source of your own happiness, for believing in someone's church instead? How many times have you been reminded that you cannot have the life you want if you don't already have it? How many times did you believe that? The supercomputer that you carry between your two ears is what makes that wheel of your life go round and round. And your ability to catch the patterns moving through your world, moving through your life, and moving through your own memories is how to activate the biggest power that you have if you're not satisfied with where your life is today. This is the one skill that breaks a limiting belief holding you back. It can stand between you and a promotion. It can stand between you and record-breaking months in your business or in your service or whatever it is you do. Or in between you finding the love of your life or keeping it if you already found it.